Hello? Hina? You okay? काय कसं बेटा हा ना तो मजा आहे गई कल
सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा ॐ गणपते नमो नमः सिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः अष्टविनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाप्पा मोरया
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्मच्युतशङ्कर प्रभृतिभिर्देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती सरस्वती
Om Shanti. Today's link said silence. Silence is the best language for communications. Did you know that? It helps us understand and realize the eternal truth about the self, God, and the world. In silence, we are able to comprehend and express sincerely and powerfully the true values of the soul, such as peace, love, and joy. Silence is not the absence of thoughts, but it is a state in which the mind is engaged in the pure, elevated thoughts that nurture these values within. And to talk about this, let's invite Ruchi Didi. Ruchi Didi, all yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Pannaben. And
Lovely to see you again.
lovely to be with all of you. It's always nice to connect with all of you. Thank you. Om Shanti and good morning to each and everyone. So, as Pannaben already mentioned, the theme, the best language to communicate, what it would be, silence, the language of eyes. And we all, somehow we experience when our words don't work, like we've been saying to someone, do this, do that, and they don't listen sometimes. So we do realize our work's not going to work anymore. So what is the language? How do we communicate? And how do I bring change in myself first because we try to change others. That is human tendency. And one of the practices in Brahma Kumaris we do every morning, early morning, we sit in meditation, and that is in silence. And I find, and most of us find, all the answers, all the solutions we find in silence. And if you want to communicate your message to a particular person, then you can do so without even saying a word. I remember one of my experiences long time back. That time I was in India, and I was working that time in Delhi. And it was like my profession is accountancy. So I would go to one particular bank every day. And the person, he always, some people have tendency, okay, you come tomorrow, you come day after, you come that day. So every day you go, and he would say, you come, tomorrow. And then I was a bit frustrated. He's not doing my work, so I should do something. So that time also I was practicing meditation. And so I sat in meditation next morning, and then I just visualized that person in front of me. And also I always bring God and, just invite God in any situation. And that also is very helpful. So suddenly it's just this person appeared in my thoughts, although I was not remembering. It intentionally, I didn't want to remember him or bring him in my mind. It just suddenly appeared, his image. And then I said to God, please resolve this matter. And then I was so calm and peaceful. I was not complaining like this person is not doing my work and he should do this and that. No, but I was just whatever I'm receiving from God, and I was just sharing with him God's love, God's peace, God's happiness. And that's it. And then the next time I went to his office, and he smiled and he said, oh, you have been coming, okay, just give me 5 minutes. I'm in the middle of something, but you sit. Why don't you sit and have a cup of tea with me? He completely changed. And I did not say any single word from my mouth. It's just the power of silence, the communication in silence between person to person. And that made a bridge, to further communication. And that resolved the issue. So this is just my, I would say, my first experience of silence that time. And after that, it's like every time you want to communicate any message to anyone, and it's the perfect time is early morning, and also the language is silence. So really, you find lots of treasures. They say in the ocean, it's huge. If you go deeper and deeper into ocean, on the top, you will see so much happening. The waves, sometimes strong waves, tides, so much noise. But when you go deeper inside of the ocean, you will find complete silence, complete serenity. And at that time, you can find so many pearls, treasures within the ocean. So it's physical ocean, or also the ocean of love, the ocean of silence. The more you go deeper inside of yourself, you will find the sacred space of silence, and you can connect with yourself. You can find the jewels and pearls within yourself. The jewels and pearls of love, happiness, the inner beauty. So that is what I have been experiencing. And also I am I've been enjoying, this power of silence. So I don't have to think about anything. So many things happen during the day. We all experience, right? Things just come, but do I suddenly react, or I take a moment to go inside in my sacred space and I just take a moment, pause, and then I reply with peaceful mind, with that calmness. So actually, I'm not running away from the situation or from people, but actually, I am not reacting. I am responding. So that is also another practice. So take the time rather than just reacting so quickly, but just take, and it's a practice. It's like today I am taking 3 to 5 minutes, but tomorrow it will be reduced to 1 minute, and then it's less than 1 minute. It's just I will know how to be introverted and find that space, connect with that inner beauty, and find the solution of everything and anything. So that's another practice. And also, I have the vague memory of my childhood. There was there are so many, like, people do meditation, intense tapasya, so many tapasvis in Bharat. And I have been grown up in that culture. So I have seen so many, like, so and so tapasvi, they have come. And, so my mother, she would do so much bhakti. And she had so much love and respect to all these tapasvi souls. So whoever she meets, and then she would invite them to our house. So one of them, his name was Moni Baba. Is silence in Hindi, we say Mon. Like they don't speak through mouth, so they can keep Mon. So his name was, it's like his original name was different, must be, but he was given this name after his intense tapasya, Moni Baba. So he would not speak a single word, but so many would gather in front of him, big gatherings, and people would go. It's in North India, near Delhi, the place, Mon Ram Baba Ka Mandir, it's like a place. So many would go there, and it's just to experience, his vibrations, his feelings, and the vibrations of his intense tapasya. Also, he would not speak a single word, but still people would go and take benefit. So that is power of silence. And at that time, I was very little a child, so I did not understand the power of silence. But as I started this practice of being, then afterwards, actually, consciously, I did this practice once a week. I would practice of not to speaking. So it's Maun, like I kept Maun for many years. Nowadays, I'm not doing. But yes, so it was just it's like I was setting my discipline in my daily routine not to speak a single word through my mouth. But at that time, I did not explore the whole topic of silence. So it's not just the silence of mouth. That is easy, It's like I can control on my senses, and mouth is one of the sense organs, right? So I can control it. But it's not like I am controlling, but it's to understand the whole aspect. And when I understand, once you understand the logic behind it, because my mind is always, to see logics. It's not just, I would just practice without any logic or meaning, but actually I would go with the logic. Okay, so I have to understand the whole subject of silence, how it's going to help me and what is required to be in silence. So then I realized actually it's not just the mouth, but actually, do I have so much chatting in my mind or back of my mind, or my heart is happy, my feelings, how are my feelings, what kind of thoughts I'm having, do I like sometimes, like you control, you want to say something but you control, you stop yourself. Okay, no, today I'm like fasting, all of us are experienced when we fast, then we say, oh no, today is my fast, so I cannot eat this, I cannot drink. So same thing with the silence. So not speaking is easy, yeah? But what's going on in my mind? So to pay attention on your thoughts, and then you realize that is the main important part of keeping silence, to be silent. When my thoughts are cleaned, my feelings are clearer, then I would enjoy, I would experience the beauty of silence. And that time, I will be able to find the solution of all my problems. But again, this needs constant practice, So how do I practice now on a regular basis? So you can speak through your mouth, that's okay. But if my mind is silent, my mind is not bothering me, I should do this, you should do this, you haven't spoken like this, you should have done that. That chattering, so much chattering, which is taking my energy. So when I start working on my thoughts, it's the steps. First step is check my thoughts. Then choose my thoughts. And then if still I'm having wasteful thoughts, then change suddenly, quickly. So first checking, and then choosing, and then if something is not working out, then suddenly I shift my thinking from this way to that way. And then the second step is to pay attention on my feelings. What kind of feelings I'm generating? I'm doing the same work and somebody else is doing the same work, but both of us having different feelings. So whatever I am doing, do it with full heart, with honesty, so that tomorrow my conscience wouldn't bite me. I do small tasks, that's okay, but I do it with full of love, with full of loyalty, full of honesty. I may earn less, but I'm satisfied, I'm content. And that is again to set your boundaries. Do not allow anything which is going to spoil my inner peace, which is going to hurt my feelings. It is in my hands. It's not their fault or anybody's fault. But whatever comes in front of my way, I choose. I don't need to take anything or everything. It's like somebody has bought a very special, nice gift for me. And they offer to me, but I don't want, because I know if I take, I will be connected to them. I will be keep thinking about them. So I don't want to build that relationship. And so if I don't accept that gift, then who does it belong to? Whoever is offering to me. No, I haven't accepted. So it's with them. So in the same way, no matter what people give me, it's their choice to give. But if I set my boundaries, okay, they are giving me, they're saying through their words, but I am not accepting, I'm not taking in. So I'm safe. No? My feelings are safe. My thinking hasn't changed. My thinking is pure. So I am safe. So it's up to me, but it needs a lot of practice. And one of the practices I mentioned earlier is sitting quietly, talk to yourself. And today I'm having 20 thoughts in a minute. So just pay little attention. Okay, let me hold on to one thought. What's the human tendency? We jump. Now I'm experiencing peace. And then the next moment, I would say, oh, I want to experience love. I want to experience happiness. That is spiritual language. But in daily language, oh, I need to call this person. And the next moment, oh, I should have said this to that person. So many thoughts keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. We don't focus on one thought or one task. So today I'm having 20 thoughts in a mind. So when I pay little more attention, then I will reduce my thoughts 20 to 15. I would focus on one thought. Okay, I need to call this person. Let it finish. And then I will think to another thought. I'll focus on another task. In the same way, spiritual way, let me experience peace. Hold on to this peaceful thought. I am a peaceful being. And let me experience, go deeply. What is peace basically? How does it look like? How does it feel? What is the experience of peace? What is the interaction in peace? What are the peaceful words? So I'm not jumping to another thought. And that is to reduce the speed of my thoughts. Rather than having so much quantity, but actually I'm generating the quality. So in that way, my mind becomes powerful. And when my mind is powerful, my mind is silent, then no matter what comes, situation comes, and I'll find the solution quickly rather than going into questions. Why this happened? Who did this? What? When? How? No question will arise anymore. I will be solution oriented. I would look for solution rather than going into the ocean of questions. And that is the way to deal any situation. That is the way to live your life beautifully. So I am not disturbing my peace. I'm not disturbing my happiness. But actually, I'm responding to any situation peacefully. You all agree? So let us go and experience the beauty of silence. So I'll be speaking the words so you can follow, or you can focus on whatever you like to be. Just observe your mind, what's going on. Am I fully aware what's going on inside my mind? I may be sitting here, but my mind is wandering somewhere far. So I just create powerful thought. I am a peaceful being. Just hold on to this beautiful thought. And the more I go deeper, just visualize in your mind like a beautiful, peaceful lake, very serene, calm. Even you can see the reflection of trees, so transparent, clear water. Inside out, clean. My mind has become silent. I can feel my breath, my pulse. It's pin drop silence in my mind. And in this lake, there is just peace. And again, just imagine this peace is like energy, which is going to energize my each cell of body. Just scan my whole body from the toe to the head. Is there any tension, pressure, heaviness? My shoulders okay? You can shake a bit if you feel any heaviness. And now bring your attention in the center of your forehead, which is the most important part of human body. And look at a shining star sitting in the center of forehead. And this star is spreading light. And this light is reaching to each organ of my body. The rays of light are going everywhere to each cell. It's flowing everywhere. There is no blockage. My body is filled with light. Any thought comes in my mind, I would just say softly, I will deal you later on. I am completely focused on myself. I am energizing myself with this light of peace. My whole body is filled with peace. And now, this peace is coming out through my body. My surroundings also becomes peaceful. And slowly, slowly, the whole room is filled with peace. Now, the rays are reaching far and wide throughout my house, wherever I am. The whole place is filled with peace. Now, my neighbors, and this peace has no limit, reaching far. And just imagine the whole city, the whole area and this peace is reaching everywhere. This light. We share this peace with everyone. It's not limited to me. Whatever I experience, I share with others. Again, check your mind and your thoughts. Am I enjoying the beauty of peace? Now, gradually bring your attention back to this room. Make yourself aware of your surroundings. You may close your eyes for a few moments. And just see, observe what's going on inside. Now, we do another experiment. Through my mind, go on a spiritual journey. And again, look at yourself as a shining star, sparkling star, a being of light. And this star can travel up above, beyond this world. Visualize yourself as a beautiful star, sparkling star, and you're going up above this room, in the sky, crossing stars, sun, moon, different planets. And I arrive in a beautiful world, Nirvana, Paramdham, the world of silence, Nirvana, Vani se Pari. You don't need to come into sound in this world. You see other stars too. They don't come into sound, but they communicate with the language of silence. They are happy, sparkling. And there is a big star we call Divine Star, Supreme Star, God, Ishwar, Allah, whatever we want to say. And this big star is radiating powers. This is Almighty Authority, the highest energy of universe. And I, the star, I bring myself in front of this big star. and I receive His power. It's like I am under the fountain of powers. I'm filled with God's power. And this is the language of silence. Without saying a single word, but I experience God's love, God's care towards me. He's making me understand. He's fulfilling my own desires. He's giving me powers to live my life beautifully. And I appreciate this language with this feeling of God's love. I slowly come down to this earth. To play my part again. And slowly visualize either star coming down in the sky. I enter into this room and sit in the center of it, on my seat. And I feel full of power, full of energy, full of peace, full of love. It's my inner power. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Anyone has any question about the theme or any other question?
Bola Ranjumen.
Yes, Didi, what you explained about silence, it gives you lots and lots of power. When someone's angry with you, just tells you something which you get upset with, you just, that's what I do. I just go silent completely, don't answer and don't speak anything. And that gives me a lot of power. It really helps. Like answering back, the matter gets worse. So silence is the best thing. I experience a lot.
In Hindi, you say, na, ek chup sau ko harai. You know, if you keep silence, then they won't fight you anymore.
That's right. They just keep silence and that's it. Solves the problem.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily, because what I experience when I'm silent, Kishore will say, "Why are you not saying anything?" And then he'll start shouting at me. So sometimes even that doesn't work. Because I'm always silent, like Ranjumen said. I always keep quiet. And then the other one will say, "No, you're not saying anything."
So again, so it's the whole aspect to
It
understand.
works reverse sometimes. You are right, Panna. Panna, sometimes it goes reverse, but
Yeah.
you have to.
I know. I know.
Yes, what you're saying, Panna Ben, I have experienced that too as well. It's like sometimes people, they start taking your advantage. You don't say anything, so it's okay to say, to use you, you know. So, but again, it's the whole aspect to understand the inner side of silence. Does my mind saying, my mind keep chatting inside, and also my intentions behind any work, any words. So it starts from my intentions. It's not just the words, but I'm out of respect. I'm not saying a single word from my mouth, but so many things happening in my mind, back of my mind. Oh, this person, look at them. They're always bossy, this and that. I have so much anger inside, So in that case, it's not going to work, So at one point, when you really focus on your mind and make your mind quiet and silent, then your silence becomes a power. It's not like your, weakness. Oh, I'm not saying. Then it becomes your power. It's like even your just expression, face expression would say everything.
Yeah. Even the expression sometimes doesn't work because Kishore will really, he can see my face and I'm always quiet with him. Whenever he's in a foul mood, I'm quiet because I don't want to encourage him to start, getting angry. So I'm always quiet, and that's when he'll say, "You never speak. Every time I ask you something, you never speak." He's angry getting that way. And then also turn around saying that, "No, Kishore, just leave me alone. I'm thinking, just leave me alone. I'll come back to you later." And that's how I have to do. Otherwise, he'll get very angry, even with expression. So you can't win. You can't win.
Yeah, that's true, Panna.
Yeah,
Then
it's a matter of practice, It's like you have to give time to yourself to practice more, and then afterwards you come back, and then your words will be powerful, your behavior, your attitude, it becomes your strength basically. But then the main thing is you have to give time to yourself to empower yourself internally.
Yes.
when you stay quiet and go to bed, next day, you know, next day is all normal. Start fresh.
True. Very true. Any other questions? No.
I have a cousin who every so often for the whole week doesn't speak. She stays in silence.
It was lovely meditation. Thank you very much.
Silence all allows us to connect deeply with our inner selves and tap into our highest potentials. It allows us to be mindful and present. It is a powerful tool for personal growth and creating meaningful connections with others. Meaningful connections. There are meaningful connections. You do occur them sometimes, and the opposite party will listen to you and understand you sometimes, but not always. Not always.
Keeping quiet makes the other person feel that you're ignoring them. So it's vice versa. I know you don't want any conflicts, but sometimes it's just to acknowledge, yes, I am listening to you. It's very difficult situation that time, but it's just not to ignore them completely. Otherwise, they feel you're making the other person angry.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
also what I noticed that if you're quiet, that people People will think you are guilty of something. That's why you're quiet.
Yeah, it can be different meanings.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's not just it's not like the whole point is you don't take it like you don't have to speak. You speak wherever there is a need,
Yeah.
but gain your power of silence when you're not doing anything. So withdraw your energy, just and go deeper in silence.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying you don't need to speak in any case. No, you do have to speak. So you're not reacting basically. But when you are when you are peaceful inside, then automatically your words will be peaceful with lot of peace. Your words will be filled with peace. So it's like, for example, you press orange, you have an orange, and no matter how you press the orange, what will come out?
The juice will come.
Orange juice, right? The juice, but only orange juice. No mango juice. You won't have grape juice from an orange. So in the same way, people will press me. People will press my button. Situations will press my button. So what will come out? Whatever I am filled with, So if I am filled with love, happiness, peace, then no matter what situation, what people are throwing to me, that will come out. But if I am filled with lot of guilt, lot of regression, lot of emotions, lot of negativity, anger, so then it's just a second to press my button. Something gets triggered, and whatever is filled inside of myself, that's going to come out. Simple logic.
Yeah.
So it's not like you have to shut your mouth all the time. No. You make yourself powerful internally so that your words will be powerful when you speak, when you interact. That's the whole aspect of this power, this silence.
There's a good example in Gita that take an example of a tortoise. Whenever tortoise finds any problems, it withdraws.
Yes,
It withdraws all the senses. It's a very good example.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I have experienced that when we help others and share our knowledge, we are like a team moving forward together. But it's similar to fostering a friendship that propels everyone towards success, I think. Don't you think so? That is the true strength.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Didi. Today it was a wonderful session. We thoroughly enjoyed it. Please do come again and give us another subject, exciting subjects, which we have been receiving every week, different subjects. And today was something unusual, which we learned something different again. Thank you very much again.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you, Panaben. Thank you. Om
Shall we finish with a minute of silence, or I have a song? You understand Hindi, na? It's a
Yes.
beautiful song about silence again.
Sure.
Let me share. So if you let me share the screen.
Yeah.
की दुनिया से परे दो पल दूर जो जाए, बाहर के जग से रह कर न्यारा अद्भुत विश्राम पाए। असीम आनंद के सागर में वो सदा लहराता है। मौन की भाषा जो समझे, अंतर का सुख वो पाता है। मौन की भाषा जो समझे।
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Ben.
Shanti.
Thank
Shanti,
you.
thank you. Didi, thank you,
Om
Panna.
Shanti. Have a good day.
એકાદશીના
Om
સર્વે
Shanti.
વ્યક્તિઓને જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ. જય શ્રી
Jai Shri
કૃષ્ણ.
Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Didi, today's meditation was absolutely beautiful. Really, really beautiful.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Hope you will come again.
Thank you.
Thank you, Didi, again. Have a lovely long weekend. But tomorrow we do have our meditation in the morning, and we do have Zumba at our normal time, 2:45. So please try and join in. And not forgetting, Raksha Bandhan is on Wednesday. So, bada busy hase for that as well. All the very best to everybody, and happy Raksha Bandhan in advance
Yes.
to you all, ladies.
Happy Raksha Bandhan. Thank you.
Thank you, Panna.
Take care. Thank you. Take care. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.